Hello and welcome to what is episode 1 of Chocolate and Lego. It should probably read episode 137 because we've done so much of this over on the Instagram page. But I thought, well, what we'll do is this is now where you will be designing my city. All the displays, everything. We've been doing it as part of the weekly Rebrick, but as that Monday night starts to grow and more people want to know about sort of like the mini lands and the uploads and more informations and stuff, that first part's going to get longer and longer. So the first part might now just be talking about the videos, then discussing the bits and pieces to do to the city, then at the end doing a little bit, and then we can then flip it over to the Thursday where we can just really attack the whole city. Saturday Avenue, how are we, sir? How is everything today? Are we good? Chocolate and Lego has begun. This is not episode, it's episode 1 on YouTube, but it isn't actually episode 1. We are quite a fair episodes in, to be honest. Let me just set this up. I was a couple of minutes late because everything decided to sign out. And you're like, you need to remember this password, that password. You need to know everything about 3 people's neighbour's life. I'm like, I can't remember any of it, so I had to redo it. First. It's the first one on YouTube. But yeah, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. And yeah, we are just going to attack and build. It does say in the description, if you're watching this back and do have any questions of the uploads that we've done via the theme park stuff, just write it in the comments. If I catch it, I'll reply back to you in there. If not, I'll do it on the Monday weekly Rebrick. But this is very much a case of finding out what people have built, what people are doing to their own city, how everybody is, what people have bought, what people are going to be building at the weekend, and so on and so forth. And then just adding more and more stuff to this, and then it loops around. And I've got all the tiles ready just here, so we can just crack on. So, Mr. Saturday Avenue, how are we? Second, I'll better write second then. There we go. Let me just type that in second, if that means anything whatsoever. There we go. But yeah, so it should be good fun. So we finished Monday night with deciding to park and tile this bit in the middle, green, lots of flowers. Going to put like a brown walkway in, and then Saturday Ave has already got ideas, so we will go. This is what the point of this is. So I will do it gingerly. Right, so we've split this. So we've got like a little zombie apocalypse that we're going to be adding and detailing and stuff. That's just there for whatever. So we've got these two here for what will become a cemetery scene with some of the Star Wars characters when I can get them. But this is your bit. So we've got choices for the gates. It can either go there, Mr. Saturday Ave, or it can go there. So, and again, if you're watching this on catch up, always like to know your ideas or what you can forward think, and then I can try and get the tiles and stuff. But like I said, if you're new and you've not seen anything, we've basically designed this whole display over the last couple of weeks. We've got some nice bits and pieces just in there over there. Yes, that bit just there, I do see that. So you want the gates just here, gates there, and put a wall just here. So you want the gate into the cemetery off the path, and then just put a wall down that side, yeah. Okay, so I just pick that up, put it to the side, and then leave that bit open, and then this bit is all going to be tiled with either brown stepping stones. I'm going to start off with doing that bit grey, so that bit's done, and then we can start adding in a load of flowers and a load of grass and all that side of stuff, and then figure out exactly what everybody wants. Yes, and yes. Perfect stuff. Okay. Yes, and yes. Okie dokie. Right, let's get that set up, and I'll move you back over once it's done. Not a problem, Mr. Saturday Avenue at all. So how are we, sir? Everything okay? Right, move that over. I just have a low wall. With the with that path that they have, because it yeah, I was thinking of making the lake either larger or just having like a big one and a small one with a load of grass and stuff around it. Just all of that's just going to be all open. Yeah, I don't know whether to extend it down. I'll show you in a second. To extend it down a little bit and almost all the way across, or see what's going on. I've got a ninja cat at the moment. He's trying to jump up here, so we'll see if he comes back up and says hello. So yeah, we've got where the brick wall is at the bottom, and it comes across, it's on the diag. So the gate technically is only going to be 6 studs. If I took that wall off, we could have it as 8 studs, and then I could keep the wall sort of like that. Hang on, let me show you. Come on, Rock. Come on. Hang on. I will just grab my cat. Okay. Oh, right, he's in and safe. So we have got that bit. So if I took this bit of wall out, it's on the diagonal. Look. Yeah, you can easily make it 6 studs. No problems. You can just go 1, 2, 4, 6, and you could keep that bit just like that, and it'd be absolutely laughing. I can try and bring that back a little bit and actually just have that wall a bit more straight. So do it like that. And 2, 4, 6 for the wall. That'd be where your gate could be. That'll do that. I think that'll do the trick. I think that'll do the trick nicely on that. And then it will be a case of adding in all the other bits and pieces. Yeah, because I've got the gate. Killian has found 2 gates. He said the one from the try and get the part from the original Monster Fighters series. That's going to be quite difficult to do. But I've also got the hidden size gate, so I'll try and open up that box and see if I can just throw one of those in there. But yeah, that'll go straight in just on that side. I just need a 1 stud tile, 1 stud to go there. So how big do you want the water sat there? What do you reckon? Do you reckon 6 studs? Or should we do 4 studs down and then it opens up into another piece? So it's just two separate shapes. And then I can just put like a dirt, because what I was going to do like a park trail with a walk, and then add a load of plants in and do all those different bits and pieces throughout. But you guys have to know the guys that have popped in. Hello and welcome. How are we? I can't see who you are until you are in the chat, and I've got 2 cats up with me at the moment, so it could turn into absolute carnage with everything getting smashed, but we will see. But you got the fluffy one down here. No, she doesn't want to know. She'll make her presence felt in a second. But yeah, I've got two suicidal cats that are about to smash everything right at the start of this, so it's not exactly ideal. But how far down do you want me to come? What, you want just down by 8 studs, yeah? So it would be if I put it on loosely with, I did it loosely with the green. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's have a look. Hello, Mandy. How are we? Yeah, they're both up here. They're both up here. I know. Rocky has never been up here before, and he's just jumped onto the height of a wardrobe. And then Pumpkin's a clever one and walks up the loft ladders. So, yeah. But they will be jumping on the table and destroying absolutely everything. What, you want it just that big sat there? If we're adding in more water to start with, I think, by the looks of it, Mandy, because we'll do a little bit of water. I mean, if we've got a choice of either just going all the way across here and just adding it in at that depth and just sort of stopping there. That would work. So that would be what? 2, 4, 6 deep and then all the way across. And then it leaves sort of a relatively easy enough shape. Because I could potentially just put the path between the 2 bits of water. I mean, it doesn't have to connect, does it? Now, if you want the water all the way down there, we're not going to have much of it. You're only going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're only going to have 6 studs for a park. You're not going to have much area to the to that. I'll let you guys count it up and have a think. I am going to start my chocolate because I am hungry already. You have to take some. Yeah. Want to get that box. That'd be 11 studs left. Do you want me to go from the water to connect into the water, or do you want it? Or do you want it the whole thing open? Because we brought the water down to a point of where we could do an L-shaped garden around the water, where it was all flowers and grass and like a footpath thing. That would look quite smart. I saw the tiles, Mandy. I saw the tiles. I got all the tiles out ready to do some bits and pieces with this, but I couldn't find the green. And obviously the green was right at the bottom of the bag, so these are all like different Lego bags or whatever that I just had to split the bits up into. Right. No, they've always been in there, but they were just in the big Lego bag. They all got sorted when we did the city. I still lose them all, so there's not that much changing. Don't worry about that too much. Yeah, there's not that much changing in there. I'm just trying to work out I could come 8 deep and come across. I could come down 8 studs deep and all the way across. And that might work quite. Let's try that. Do you want me to add in the raised water, or do you want me to keep it as the 1x2 flat tiles? What do you guys think? All right. Okay, if you want the wedges in, I have to take these tiles up, which is always a pleasure. If we went down. Just putting the outer edge in for the water. Yeah, you can do a lot more with those 1x1s there. They're rather good. They are rather good. So if I put the grey border in for that. All right, that's all the grey border. That's all the grey border done. What? So size-wise, do you want it that big? And then this ripple effect comes to here. And then we can have a nice chunky L shape, and then we can put some brown in there. So I'll do this effect in that shape. Do you not reckon that's going to be too big? It's your call, guys. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9x6 if we went all the way to the goal. We'll do the. I'll put the effects in first, or those tiles in first, and then we can just add and go. So I'll put those bits in first. So if we went to the edge of that crease, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you want it to. You want it just to there. So that's where you want yours then, yeah? You want it that big? I'll come off. Bring that over. Yeah, because we come off that line. It'd be like to there. We'll put that to marker. So you want that there, and you want that just in that shape, or do you want it to come all the way through? It's like an L, like a reverse L. Everybody that is watching, hello, how are we? Ideas welcome. Launch them in. We are currently doing a battle scene. Mr. J. Dolwell, how are we? J Toy Collections UK, everybody is in the house. And his partner was the one that built the bugle. So the cheeky monkey is the cheeky. I don't know if the cheeky monkey's about, but the cheeky monkey was the one that started. Actually, to be fair, without her building this, we wouldn't have been able to have done everything. So A nice big rectangular pool. Okay. Not a problem. He says looking for the actual water tiles that I did have. Got my eyeball on one of the cats that can't actually get down the loft ladders. I'm just going to get him before he jumps. Wait, come here. Don't panic. Don't be shy. The fireworks are going off. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. I've got you. Come here, bud. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up you come. Up you come. Come on. That's it. Oh, he's a heavy one. Yeah, all the fireworks are going off, so it's not ideal. But he's down, so fingers crossed he'll go sleep. So what have we got called? J Double is saying evening. Sunny Avenue says exactly. Straight down like a rectangle like a pool. Jay's getting waved at. Jay waves at Saturday Ave. Mandy must be eating something, and I am chocolate. Actually, what's the point? Who's having what for their chocolate? You just missed me nearly fall down the loft ladders carrying. See, often nothing to do with Lego whatsoever. This one in a little bed, look, just chilling, absolutely no problem. She's teeny tiny and she is fluffy. The other one, who is an absolute monster, can't figure out the loft ladders whatsoever, and is a wuss of everything. So there's quite a lot of fireworks going off, so he's a little bit panicking. Right, I need to find. This is where you thought I was organised, Mandy. I need to find all of the water wedges, which I thought I had easy accessible, and obviously, and very clearly, I don't. There we go. There's some of them. I've got the tub with them all in. Can I find the tub? Can I find the tub? To my left. No, they're green tiles and they're different in there. They're flames and stuff. They're not in that one. I got some orange. I got some orange wedges in here. Exactly same as the blue. But they're just a real nice translucent orange, which we got some nice ideas for. So you can add them in. Knocked a tree down. But yeah, we can attack this, and I can. On the computer setup. Yeah, right. I'm just going to be twisting and twisting. You can lie to me if you want to. I've absolutely no idea. I can't see them. The tubs that are behind me aren't the wedges. It's all right. I've got some here, so it's all good. All good. So what you having for lunch, Mandy? What we giving yourself? And Mr. JD, how are you getting on with your comics? And have you had to order anything else today? Oh, Billund was yes, scary. Yeah, especially that's a good point. We can talk about that because it's well, we can talk about anything, can't we? But as the mini lands obviously are very much related to who wins in the mini land between Windsor and Billund. As I say that, part number 2 from Windsor has literally just gone live. Oh, Mandy's opening up the gingerbread house. I want photos, Mandy, of how you get on. That set is absolutely stunning. That set is so nice. So nice. Bring the pool all the way to the edge. I think. Let's have a quick look. That's the depth of your pool. Not bad. I think it's going to look smart. There you go, Jay. You're getting thrown knowledge at you. To be fair, those tiles might come in handy for the future project that Jay's about to be doing. So, oh, you're a cutter. Yeah, I cut the boxes. I'm going to keep them. I just push the holes through. I'm going to recycle them. Yeah. Is this your first Christmas set, Mandy? Also, both light and dark grey. For what are we talking about, sir? What is the light and the dark grey? Yeah, he's decided to not use plastic and use foam. Yeah, the boxes. Well, the boxes are point of sale, aren't they? They're the POS. So one of the main reasons people buy something on impulse, especially if it's in a box, because people think it looks nice, and then they have the product. So if the box artwork looked crummy and horrible, then it wouldn't work. Yeah, Jay no longer requires these 6x6 tiles. He's decided to go a different way. However, for a future project that Jay might be designing, they will come in very, very handy, because I will get some ordered, and it might work well. Jay's going with a phone call. Yeah, he's on it. Jay is on it. First ever Christmas set. Oh, Mandy, of all the sets to pick as your first one, it's so nice. It is so nice. They release a couple of really good ones back to back. I mean, I thought the fire station was very underrated. That got retired last time, and it's the gingerbread house this year, isn't it? I think that goes. But yeah, I went up to the Lego store with Mr. J Toy Collection at UK himself, and I managed to get some masonry. Well, yeah, got some masonry bricks in grey, a load of the orange wedges, and there's some brown tiles. I thought they would come in. They would come in extremely handy. But yeah, those sets are amazing, absolutely amazing. So one for you, Jay. I think I'd recommend that to you if you can get you and Cheeky Monkey can make one up. I think it's one of those that you could just build every Christmas and take apart, and then just start a little winter collection. Because after every year a new one comes out, the price points there or thereabouts the same. This one has come out slightly early this year. Yeah, you've started at the right time, Andy, because by the time it's all built and you've got the other bits and pieces around it, you can enjoy it for the whole of the December, and then obviously after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, you probably take it down and then get your city back together. How are you getting on with that Falcon, sir? Have you got any photo updates? You got any photos to send? So as you can tell, there's a box. One of the boxes that was an eyesore here has been palmed off to J Toy Collection. He is going to be making the UCS Falcon. And Jay, would you like to type and tell everybody what the plan is with regards to space and stuff? And I need to see who's done what in the poll as well. Let's have a look. How's this poll getting on? So we have 50% for the City Modulars, 1 for Star Wars and Marvel. So 25, 25, 50. I can't vote myself. I would say I would go Marvel for what we're doing now. I think what we're doing now is probably more enjoyable than putting all this stuff in the city. But the city looks very effective, but it's bigger pieces. So if it was coming from what I'm doing now, I would say Marvel over. I would say Marvel over the city. But something like this with all the tiles around it looks very, very effective. And you can do like all the other scenes with it. But yes, I would go with any of them, to be honest. I've gone with them. Jay's gone for Star Wars. Good. So Jay's gone for Star Wars because he is building. Like I said, he's going to be building the Falcon. Oh, I've got so much space. It's like a life-changing experience, not knowing that thing is here, and it's now not my responsibility to make. It's perfect. So yeah. However, we have got some quite fruity ideas coming. So yeah, no, it's true that, don't get me wrong, the modulars and city stuff, they do make, just as if from a display point of view, they are absolutely stunning to look at. I mean, obviously, I love looking at the stuff and really excited to see what comes out every January. But I would, from a like this sort of thing where we're doing loads of different stuff with different characters, I've really enjoyed doing this. Because obviously I really enjoyed placing the modulars and doing the road plates, but that was only a couple of tiles on the road plates. It wasn't so much of all these ideas that you guys are sort of throwing at us. And the amount of trips I've been hunting down pad wall stuff for the first time ages. Glittery bricks. Oh yes, Mandy is going to love the gingerbread house. Because out of all of them, if there was only one, because I didn't do it because I didn't think. To be fair, I didn't think about it because I thought it was a little bit too soon. But if I could only pick one theme, it would be the winter. So what Mandy's just starting to do now, I would, if somebody bought me all of them and I had them all from day one, the winter display that you could do with that would just be amazing. Yeah, it's only because I think Saturday I think it's because like what we're doing now is all the stuff outside the building, whereas the modulars have it already inside. So it's already designed up. So if I had to pick one or the other, I would do what I'm doing now. But then with the winter stuff, I would pick that over anything all day long. So it's like a smaller modular, so bit of everything. You want to get on it, Jay? On it. So Jay has I'm saying so for. Tell him I'm hungry on Thursday and need some sugar. The Thursday nights, I'm going to try and make a regular thing with regards to just pure building. So it would just be a case of literally start how we started, boff straight in, and we take the ideas over from Monday night. Because if Monday night starts to grow and gets busy and more people want to talk about the theme park side of stuff, it's going to be a bit more difficult to build. So what we can do is on the Monday night, recap all the videos. It's always good to see who likes what and what information needs to be found. Come up with a load of ideas on the Monday night. Start putting those ideas into practice towards the end of the live, because that's how we normally do it anyway. And then it can then just spill over onto a Thursday, and Thursday with the night that we just purely do it. Me and Jay have got an idea to do some stuff together on a different night as well, which should be good. But Jay has got 10 Star Wars Lego sets. I think there's 10, and the Falcon, and I have 2 empty tables, and we're gonna, between all of us, are gonna make some rather spectacular displays if we can. I've already got my first display sorted. I know exactly what I want to do with that, and I can't wait to use this as the lava and build up a building and just get that one scene done, because I know exactly where that's going to go. And we're going to do like a museum a museum walk around attraction is what we're going to do. So we're going to play homage to Windsor because that was one of the best things that Windsor had, and we're going to basically be doing this, but on a 2.5 table scale. So that's going to be the plan of attack. So that'll be good. And Mandy has ordered the poo set. When's that? Did that arrive today, Mandy? Yeah. So I'm to blame for that. Apparently, for the old Winnie the Pooh set. That's allowed. Thursdays are chocolate. Yes, they are. Thursdays are chocolate and Lego. So you get it. The name. Well, we've always called it chocolate and Lego, haven't we? Or Lego and chocolate. But I thought I'd put chocolate before Lego. So chocolate and Lego, or Lego and chocolate. I might alternate the names around. But yeah, we've always called it because that's all I ever ate when we were doing the city stuff. Like I said, this is technically like episode 193.7. But we'll just keep it simple and just have episode 1. God, but loads to go. Yeah, what am I doing? We stopped. Oh, it's arrived. It came on Wednesday. Did they steal the box, Mandy? Did you get it? So what sets have you got Saturday of? Oh, I've knocked that tree off again. What did you get yourself? Yeah, so Joe's got plenty of building to do. Which I'm sure he's delighted with. But he's made a good effort on the old UCS Falcon so far, so fair play to him. And yeah, we got a lot of scenes to design, I think. And I have absolutely no real knowledge of Star Wars whatsoever, as you guys can clearly tell. So you're going to have to be sending me all sorts of photos and ideas and stuff. But I do have one thing that I really want to do. I would imagine we're not going to be too far from starting that because I've got a table free, and I'll be building just beside the camera, so it'll be all saucy stuff. Force Awakens sets. Nice, yeah. Jay's a huge Star Wars fan. In fact, I think most of you aren't you? Mandy, I know you're not, but you said you like The Mandalorian? 16th of November. Are they giving you any points as an apologetic gesture, Mandy? Because that's taken ages to turn out. But guys, if you like the video, thank you very much. For those that keep popping in and out, thank you very much. I still don't think the number at the top, a bit like the gram, is 100% accurate, because sometimes it goes down to 1 and there's like 2 or 3 of you talking. So I'd be interested in how it goes. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 scenes in mind for the Mandalorian. Yeah, so that'll be one of the first things to get done. So even though I'm not a massive set of all the grey that is involved in all of those sets, oh god, it's chunderingly painful. The figures are amazing. Credit where credit's due. The sets, they come with so many different types of figures, and they are colourful, that you can actually make some really nice scenes with them. A bit like what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, basically, Jay, if you just were like, you're not watching it, I wouldn't have known, and would have ended up putting, I don't know, some other type of display in its place instead. But here we are. We've got them all in a sale, so it's all good. It's even better. We like a sale. Ooh, what have you been sent by mistake, young lady? And don't forget, it's Mandy's birthday soon, everybody. Lego student herself, it is her birthday soon. Do not forget. Do not forget. Do you know how long your sets take to arrive, Mandy? If it should ship on the 16th. Do we know? Righty. Right, we are laughing. I do like these tiles. They are I'm really looking forward to seeing these. If I can get some clear ones of these in the orange and see what the colours I can get them in, I think will be... Oh, Mandy. That's naughty. That is naughty. I won't say anything. No, nothing will be told. Nothing will be said. Extra sets are always nice. All right, dude. No worries. I'll catch you in a minute. All right, so the water is in and done. Well, sort of. I'll do the edges before you guys moan that it doesn't look right, because it won't look right. That works nicely. Yeah, so what we've got, Jay, if we have a Aero pure chocolate quarter eaten, it was on offer for £1. They come in variable flavors. The mint's nice. Can't beat the original. Just for your sake, it's okay. It's 0.03 grams of salt, so which is 1% per probably square. It is 90 grams in total. It says four squares equal a serving. Who knew? So this is meant for like 43 people. Yeah, it's made from Nestle. Good food, good life. Anything else you'd like to know about this fantastic product before I eat it? Anything at all? Anything at all? So every Thursday night, I'll try and have a different flavour chocolate bar, and we can discuss all the chocolates with each one serving. Well, I ate that amount in one mouthful, so I've already had enough for 4 people. Who eats one serving? Yeah, well, it should be it should just give you the bar ratio on that. Don't try and be healthy and be funny and get through the salt and sugar tax law and all that sort of stuff. Just give me the chocolate. It's fine. You want another cocoa solids? Do you know what country it comes from? Be careful, Joe, because I start telling you this next week, you will end up buying it, because you did that with the last thing, didn't you? So it is smooth, bubbly milk chocolate. It contains a solid 25% minimum of the old cocoa. Yeah, cocoa solids, 25% minimum. There we go. It may contain peanut, tree nuts, and soya, along with everything else. So as long as I eat that and don't eat the actual Lego pieces, we will be fine. It'll be okay. No, the mint one's really, really nice. I do like the mint one, but I had that the other day. So I had the big dairy milk bar, didn't I? That I ate over the last couple of lives. So I thought I'd go for the normal bar and see how we get on and do with that. Yeah, all good. Let me just... There we go. Go. Perfect. Yeah, the mint's nice. I think the mint's okay. I see what you mean about it being toothpastey. It makes other things taste funny. It's the only thing with mint Aero is that if you're drinking something with it, like I am now, it makes everything taste like mint. And a monster mint is never a nice flavour. But yeah, it works. It works all right. It does a trick for me. Yeah, the one that's somebody else has just gone for the City of Modulus. Whoever that was, welcome. You can say hello in the comments, and I can shout you out and all that fun stuff. Yeah, let's be honest, Haribo is neither meant for sharing. It is just there to be demolished along with every other sort of chocolate as well. Ginty, how are we, young lady? Ginty's come straight in. We're talking about chocolate, Ginty, and sweets. You've come in right at the perfect time for that. Ginty's on fire with it. Right, this is a bit of water. I think you all know what water looks like, but I will show you. I'm going to show you. On Saturday, I've suggested making this bigger. He's not actually here, but there we go. That's your effect. And obviously, I'll fill in that bit with a little bit of water as well. And then I will, shall I light grey around the outside of it as a divide, and then park it all off? I think that might make sense because it's got the stuff all the way around the outside. Happy with that? Is that okay? Is that right with you in the place? Yeah. Is that okay? Going once, going twice. Souls, we will say that is okay. You've been busy today, Ginty? You've been keeping warm? It's obviously been a landscaper. It's never perfect weather for you currently. Your chocolate. I tell you what, if I could get sponsored by a chocolate company, all I'd be doing in all of my walk arounds, the theme parks and the lives, is just be eating their product. I could sell the dream if I could. I'd just be like, this is the new flavour from such and such, and then I just have them stacked. It'll be perfect, absolutely perfect. Right, I need to light grey round that bit. I've got a load of white. I've got a load of white tiles. Can I do anything with the white tiles? Jay, how can I design the graveyard? Don't say just a tombstone. Do you want me to tile it all in the brown and then just have like a zigzagged floor with a couple of plants and then just put a tombstone head on? Because that's something I can do while we decide how we're going to make the L shape. Yeah, it's looking okay. It's looking all right, Ginty. We're doing good. Everybody's got some great ideas. If they're rubbish, I'll still do them anyway. Because they're always better than mine. But yeah, it looks smart. We've just extended that water. I'll kick the surround around that in the light grey. Ratio of, do I do just those brown 1x2s? I've got a couple of darker brown 2x2s. I'm only asking you now because I know you've got to get going a little bit. I've got the darker 2x2s that I can add in, and I don't have them anymore, but I have. Oh no, it wouldn't work with a lighter water anyway. I can add in the water, but do I need to add any translucent reds in? Yeah. Have you seen, Ginty? Have you seen the new the new Windsor one's just gone live tonight? But did you see the one last night from Billand? Because that the trees over in there are just stunning. Mixed brown with water, yeah. So if I have like, if I just stagger all the 2x2s and then put the 1x2s in different shapes, and then just rip out some. Shall I just put a grey? Shall I just put 6 greys in for where the actual tombstone's going to go, and then I can just pull them out and we can sort of raise it up. Obviously, everybody else get involved in this as well. If you think that sounds good, please let us know. Because how many graveyards should I put in, or should I just have the one in there? And where do they go? Do I put the gravestones right in the middle of this, so I have like 2 or 3 down the middle, and you can just walk around it, or do I have them sort of staggered as they would be in a church? because I'll put the greys down first to know where we're going to build up and dig down and do all that sort of stuff. So you've seen the Billund Halloween one, Ginty. Yeah, the trees in there are spectacular. I don't want to give anything, don't want to give too much away, but yeah, they added in some little Halloween ones, and they were always doing like some gardening bits and pieces and all that sort of stuff in there. But with the leaves changing colour as well, it was very, very, very pretty. Yeah, it was very pretty. But a few staggered. I just had them going different ways then. All right. I do 6 studs per one, because that way you can have 5 studs and a head. So it'd be 6 studs in total. And I'll just put 3, maybe 4 staggered around in there. But I'll wait for the people to come back in to find out exactly where they are, exactly which way we put them. And then I will do that bit next. And then I will crack on with the garden. We've got a place that we're going to put the gate. I need to see if Killian's gate in that will work. If it's the right size, I can just take it off that and get another one out of the box. So that would be good. So yeah, they have got very, very dinky trees. 60% now. We're up to 60% on that one. Disgusting. Disgusting. How do I get that back up so I can actually... There we go. Technology. I can see the chat all the way now. Brilliant. Yeah. Good, and happy days. But if you are watching this back and you have ideas for anything else that's left on here, it's where we've got the 2 bits of open space. We just need to figure out exactly what figures we're going to put there. We know what figures we're missing from the Spider-Man bridge set. And then we, as spoken about on Monday, we had like a combination hybrid of Hellraiser, Hellboy, and Ghost Rider all sort of together. You can pick which one would make more sense to go here. And then his bike. Probably we could use that as the battle scene with Mysterio that we've got up there. So that would be all good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I didn't think of that. I should have taken that grey bit out, shouldn't I? What do we think, guys and girls? Do I take the... what do we think of that? Do I need to take this bit out? Because that's obviously wasn't there before. Do I take the grey out and put the water in? And then we've got the exit bit. So if we do that, I'll have to take that one up as well. And then just put a 1x2 in. So it feeds in and it just opens up. I think I'm going to have to do that. Well, isn't that annoying? Never mind. Or shall I try and keep it in? Let me know. What do you think? Keep it in or just open it up? Jay's seen a load leaked of the UCS. How many have you found, Jay? Yeah, I like the grey as well, Ginty. Shall I keep this bit in? So it looks like it's a little temple. It's like a little step over, isn't it? And then that's the main mouth in. Jay's found 6 photos. Send them over, Jay. Send them over. Has anybody else seen this new UCS thing that they're doing? $800 it's going to be. And that's their Christmas one. And they've got another UCS one at the start in January. Yeah, I think so. Maybe keep that grey in. Just because it's a funnel out, isn't it? Maybe what I should do is I should have spun the other grey piece round so it looked like both grey pieces were going that way. Because I've got one coming in and one going like that. So maybe might be a bit of work, but it might look a little bit better if I this one here was going the same way as that. So it was just a mouth, and then I can just put another 1x2 in there. Yeah, I'll do that. So visualize how that looks, and then I'll just add in a piece there, and then that'll be splendid. Right, we'll keep it. We'll keep the grey. Well done, Ginty and Mandy. We'll keep the grey, but I will fix that one bit. Otherwise, it's just not going to look massively correct. But I can get to it, he says, relatively quick enough. So it's not going to be a 6-week rebuild. Done. There we go. Right, that bit has been twizzled around. I need I've seen one of them somewhere. I need a single. Hang on, might have one on the floor. Oh, and I do. Surprise, surprise! Got so many pieces on the floor. I'll put a grey thing in there. Oh, and then I can put a plant. There we go. Beautiful. Go team. We like that. Go team. Just let me know when you sent them over. So let me know when you sent them over. I can see a lot of people going mental for it. I guess because everybody goes nuts for those sets, don't they? Right, spin it. That works out to be okay. Happy days. Need one more 1x2 trends. Where can I get that from? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin that down. Happy days, what a nice pattern. Nice pattern. There we go, all of that for just this. I think that looks a little bit better. What do you think? A little bit better, look. Ginty, we happy with that? I think that looks alright. Got the open mouth with the matching grey. And that's a little bit cleaner. I think we're done with that. So I've kept that. Mandy, Ginty, Jay can't find the photos because there's been so many posts. I think that looks a little bit better, Ginty, with the grey, yeah. I'm getting screamed at, I don't know why. I mean, just put you... Yeah, the plants are cool, aren't they? There you go, you can soak that bit in and make sure that is good, and I will just get what is needed. Just trying to grab a piece. Yeah, the plants work well. I think it all works okay. I think we're getting. I think we're going to get there. It should be good. Hopefully. No, it's all right. Sorry, I thought you sent me a message, but it's not, which is not ideal. Right. So next bit we'll do down here. and then we will do this L shape, and we'll add in loads and loads of plants. I was thinking of like this bit, adding in a load of plants full length, and then just having a brown circular footpath basically down the middle, where it just takes you from one to another, and then we can L it, and then just see what we're left with. So there you go, sir. We've had a bit of a chop and change around, but yeah, it's looking alright, looking alright. But yeah, we can either start in the graveyard or we start on the flowers. Who wants what next? Spoilt for choice this evening. What would we like? Yeah, we had a bit of a play with the grey to give it the effect of how the water's coming in and being soaked away. And yeah, I had a load of flowers, loads of them are down that bit. So we'll just have like a flower walk or something. I haven't got the gates though sat there. That's the problem. I can take the gates from. Why don't I do that? I would love to, Ginty, but I haven't got the masonry brick grey. Otherwise, I would have done, because I managed to find a couple of those masonry grey bits in here. So there's maybe 10 of them, but they're completely sold out. Colin managed to get himself some, because that's all I've got left from the tan. So that would have been perfect in grey, because I could just put a small wall around it. So if I can, I'll try and put a small wall in a certain place around maybe the stream bit. But it'll have to stay like that for now, I'm afraid, because we haven't got the bits. But I'll see if I can grab the gate, Ginty, and everybody else, while I have some of this top of the range aero. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Saturday, have them on my way over. As I've got 3 of these, so we could have that gate. To be fair, we've got the tombstone head there as well. Look, Jay, I don't think you've seen this. He's probably not even here anymore. But we could do that. I could actually just use this piece, and this piece as the actual cemetery, and then use the gates where the gates are, and then just tile everything around it. Yeah, I could either just use them or do the headstones or something. Yes. Only thing is, I don't have them Monday. That's the thing. But I could do, because what do you think? Raise it up where though? Where do you want it to be raised? Where would we like this raisedness? How many studs do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 8 studs, sir. 8 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saturday, I was like, I want the cemetery in. Yeah, I'll use this for parts, and then I'll rebuild the cemetery, because I've got it as a flex. I've got it just there. So I'll build the other one. You haven't got a spinning wheel, Mandy, have you? Everything all right? We alive? We okay? Yes. Yes, that's a good thing, because I can just, as long as I know in advance how to change it, I can just get it from the pad wall. Right, it's a great call by Mr. Killian and Saturday Ave and everybody else. I wonder if I can. I have to raise these up. Obviously, it's got all the stickers and everything on down the side. Swapping internet. Yeah. So Jay, will they work as your tombstones, and just have those 3 staggered about, and I can just tile around them, and then I can just rebuild the other 2 for the haunted house, because we want these as the queue line. So this technically is spare. Yeah, happy? Can we do that? Mandy's like, okay, just me. She's like, whatever, just me. I'll sort it out. So that's obviously it's a gate, but it's going to be a bit of a pain. We have to raise it up. What colour is it? What colour did I just pick up? Oh, I can put them on the masonry bricks. It's worth picking those couple up. Now we're going to put a load of muck and stuff down Saturday, I reckon. Put a load of like flowers and just brown stuff with grass sticking out of it, and make it all sorts of fun. So check that out for a colour. How nice are they? Ooh, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Right, I need to get 2 of these out so it's actually the right colour. I'm glad I got the last few, because that means I can just, they are going to work. Worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Just like that, Saturday Ave and everybody else. Does that work for you and the police? Do you want them opening up that way Saturday, or shall we actually have them opening that way? And it's just a full length, because that might make more sense now, because they're quite big, aren't they? If we put them there, that would be the photo you get. You get a nice long photo. That works. Should we do that? I think that might be a better place to put it, guys. I think. No, what you want it against the you want it against the, you want it there. Because you can either open it up onto the checker, but you could just have it where it's blocked off, and we could make the front of the road a little bit more scummy as well. Because don't forget, the road doesn't really. We could just change that ever so slightly, and then that'll be your view through. What, you want it as like an L shape gate? What, so you'd have it like, that's not going to work. What, you'd have it like that. Well, be more like that. How do we want them? Oh, you want it as a corner. All right. That would be like that. The only thing is the corner comes straight off that checker. You happy with that? So it would be, that's the back. Or do you want them facing inwards? I'll put this back because I'm balancing everything on my lap, which is never fun. Right, let me put one of these underneath here anyway. Why is that not the same height? So are we happy with that, or anybody got any tweaks, or are we good? The only thing is that if I take up those black and white tiles that go from, because don't forget they go from the steps round, don't they, and then into the front of the view. If I take any of them away, it's only going to be 2 studs wide in one place. Whereas if I move the gates facing forward, or put the gates somewhere slightly different, like in the wall or facing in, all that could stay the same. But it's your call. It's all your call. If I can take these off gently. Just going to put some of the tombstone stuff in. I forgot that moves around. Oh, forgot I did that. Oof. Okay. Oh, the 2 tiles right. Well, the gate on the right hand side, it sweeps over 2, 4. It sweeps over 6 as it comes round, and the other gate doesn't actually sweep over any. But I could take the tiles. I could take the front row of tiles away, so the walkway would be 2 instead of 3. Or I bring the gate back, and in fact, if I brought the gate back rather than having the gate over the checker would stay as it is, and then we still have that effect in front of the gate. Brickwells, how are we? Everything okay? We are right. Yo to everybody. All right, dudes, give me a sec and I'll give it a go. Oh, that one's in different mass and dying, it's in separate pieces. Right, I will get that off in a sec. So do you want me to keep it where it is and take the black and white up, or do you want me to move the gate back, keep the black and white down, and then just put some effects in front of the gate? Because as the diag that it's on, we've got these 2 here, so obviously it can come over by 2 studs, and then because how that gate opens, it eats into all that walkway that if you have it at the diagonal. And so your call, we can keep it at that angle, but we could just bring it back to there and to there, and then you wouldn't have to take anything away, and then that wedge at the front could all be changed. So all of this could be tiled in a different colour, and you would maybe just take 2 up. But it's your call, guys. You let me know. You let me know. Yeah, so we do your idea, but bring this over. That'd be spot on, because then what I can do is where that bit is there, it's got that gap. So I can add in a different bit of walling to go underneath that, so it's got the support there. And then the triangle that's been created, we can change with the we can change with all your effects. Yeah, so that'd be sort of a better way of doing it, because that way we don't have to lose the width of the path and we gain all of this. So if I take that off and put this down underneath this one, so we've got the brown wall into the... No, it doesn't go. I might get away with actually keeping that bit on there. If I have that bit, leak glove. Yeah, perfect. And then that bit can go just like that. Spot on. Yeah, okay, good. So we can have the in front and behind the gates, we can have stuff now. So who wants what in front and behind those gates? Let me know what sort of pattern to do. And the graveyardy bit, I put the big one in, actually fits in just, so that big one can either go right at the back, or it can come off like that. Maybe we just have 2 in. That might be a bit of a better. All right, I'll play with the layout of those, and then we can get the plants and everything. We can get the plants and everything down and done and doodah, which will be spectacular. Right. Let's get this bit. Let's get this bit down and in. Yeah, it comes with an absolutely monstrous tree, Ginty. And it comes with all the creepy gating and stuff as well, doesn't it? Because it's the monster fighters. It's the Huge Fly. What's it, sir? Hidden Sides. That's the one. I got there in the end. It's the Hidden Sides. But yeah, maybe if I have it. If I have that one like that, I could put a tree in the corner. It does, but things that tree is massive. If you think we're doing it on 2 of those base plates, and the tree itself takes up probably 3/4 of that base plate. But yeah, we could put all the creepy. We could put some creepy stuff in there. Because that's obviously the size of the bottom of the tree. I mean, if I could take the top of the, if you just want me to use the top of the tree, I could just take the top off and then build that up instead, because that looks like it's on its own circular. It looks like it's on its own circular bit. If I can get that off, watch this, without smashing it, he says. Oh, there we go. So I've got just a tree, which is on a 4x4. I could put that down. If I move that graveyard, I could put that right in the corner, put the other thing in the front of it. So if that went... Where should I put it? Smack in the middle? Or can I get away with it being... Alright, creepy tree. Ah, did all of that. I had to push it down and ruined it. Like I said, the creepy tree is in. Oh, it might work. Oh, we'll have a look, Ginty. Hang on. You're the pro with it all. Bear with us. Bear with us, bear with us. So this is the, yeah, that's the thing. So that's the tree hugged into the corner. I'm not technically mocking though, am I? I'm just stealing pieces, but I can raise it up if need be. And obviously I could just put that directly in front and it would be flush and it would actually sit underneath that tree. So it would be in proportion. But I mean, the tree's much taller than the grave stuff anyway. So it's in proportion, because if you think how high it is, it's taller than the gate. If you look at it as a scale perspective, because that could just slot like it would, slot straight in, sort of straight in there, and it would be underneath. Raise them up. Okay, right. Tree needs to be bigger, not a drama. Okay, hang on, and hang on. You want to raise up 3 bricks? That is going to be enormous. You realise that obviously the higher it goes, the less you're going to see behind it. Oh, Mr. Dodwell. Oh, Mr. Dodwell. Hang on. So I could put the wall underneath. I've got the masonry bricks, I could do that. That's not too bad, to be honest. So it'd be like that. Yeah. And I'll do obviously down the other way. And you can either do it 2 or 3. Spit that out before I choke. You winning with your display, Joe? Have you done it? I saw the photo, but is that finished for now, or have you got other stuff that needs to be ordered or has been ordered that's going to arrive this side of Christmas to go on the wall? I don't know what your mock wall looks like. Right. Right, before I push it down, because when I push this down, it's not going to be happy. What about that? Do you want that into perspective with that, or do you want it one more? Because that's the height of the tombstone. So if it was like that, for example. Because that would tuck potentially would, if I could get that arm up ever so slightly, it would be kissing there, and we've got that little gap just there. Yeah. So happy with the 2, or do you want the 3? And then that's obviously what's behind it. The arms do move, Ginty, look. So I could have the arm up, and I could have the arm sort of on that bit of wall. So I could have the arm up and away. But do you want to try one more? I'll try one more, and if not, because I haven't pushed it down, so I can try one more, and if need be, we can just take it away, can't we? So if we want to make it look absolutely spot on, we might as well have both bits and pieces. For everybody that's popped in that I haven't said hello to, hello and hello. Yeah, go side on. It'll be like that, so you wouldn't actually see the wall, yeah? So you could do it like that as a perspective thing. Do you want it one more? Sorry, Mandy. So it's a fancy tree, Joe. It's a fancy tree. This is your graveyard scene. And then we can try and add in one more. Leave it as is, yeah? Don't raise it up. Nothing. Happy? Ginty, Mandy, Jay, everybody else is better, yeah? Do you want it up one more or keep it as it is? So if it's up one more, it'd be like that, wouldn't it? Do you want 2 or 1? So I haven't raised it up yet, so I haven't raised it up. Thank you for everybody that's liked the video. I've missed some people that have come in. Let me go back. Brick builds. Sorry, dudes. How are we? Are we in there? Are we still here? You're all right. Good. That's okay. Are you getting on with your stop motion? That's what I was meaning to ask before. You want one more? Ginty wants one more. Add one more. We'll do. I'll put this in and we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. It'll be easy to take it away. It's fine. It's alright. All right. We might be good. I've just reread what you've said. Not been paying much attention, but it's a tall tree. Well, I appreciate you not paying any attention to it. It's okay. But yeah, we're putting a tree in and then going to put all the tombstones in. But this is quite difficult to do while holding. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, in all fairness, you all said 3 at the start, and I said no. But we'll see what it looks like. Because that stone is quite high, isn't it? So it's quite difficult to put these on, but it twists. There we go. There we go. There we go. That comes out the way. That goes in the corner. Oh no! Disaster. Went to push it down, didn't I? I went full push. Never go through full push. Well, the stuff behind it is going to be grass, isn't it? So what do we think? Battle of the tree. There we go. What do we think? So the trees are wrapping around the front, but they're not actually touching it now, Ginty. Well, no, the tree actually, if I push the tree down, it's all in the little pieces. I'm a bit dubious to push. I don't want to push it down until we know it's fine, because once it's right, I'm just going to push it down and leave it. Angle of the tree, okay? Because we can now twist the tree around because it's tall enough to twist it around. So we can do that, look. Yeah. We are touching tips. Indeed, those doodahs are going in. Right. Push them down, get it in, get it done. Absolutely perfect. This is where it just goes. Like, no, not going to happen, Joe. You weren't paying attention. Tough. You were paying attention. You could have been part of this tree discussion, but you know what the rule is. No, there's a new rule. Once it's in and everybody's happy, it can't be changed. So that stops everything being redone 400 times. Right, that goes in with that. Tree will twizzle around ever so. That is there. That is in. That is done. Jay has been told to stop. Right, that is the first bit done just like that. Yeah. So we'll add in a little bit of brown tilage, dark tilage, and a load of empty flowerage, and we'll mash it all up. We've got a little bit that we can do just in that corner, just there. Right, so we'll keep going backwards. Now we have got a choice. We've got this one. Jay, you watching this? Because I just and then we've got this lead down one here. Should we add this one in? So you got a choice. You got either this one, or both. Because the other one can be lengthways and it can come off here. And to be fair, we might actually, I don't know, could we just put that one in at the back and it just looks there? It can just go there, can't it? No harm putting it there. Oh, get it out of the way. That can that can go just that can go over there. Right, so that needs to go here, and then we can figure out what's going here. We're saying that that's going to be the Spider-Man tomb. That's what that's going to be. You want the Stone Angel back on that one? Move it back, all right? Just as it was. Okay, I'll put it back, and then we'll put the long one. So we put all three in. Yeah, apparently he's making fresh pizza. Fresh pizza though. What topping are you putting on it though, Jay? Come on, make it good. What topping are we doing? Right, I put the angel back where it was. That doesn't look bad actually. I think fine. Yeah, 2 studs wide. That's fine. These barriers, these black barriers, should I just put them in front of the tombstone? Should I just try and use as many parts from this as possible, and then I can use the base plates for something else? Because to be fair, this creepy building, I could put in the zombie apocalypse bit and have somebody coming out of the building. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, hang on. Right, so I've got to strip this down because it's not in one piece, is it? So I need to build this up where it's going to go. Where do you want this one? Lengthwise, it could go just before the gate. Mushrooms, green peppers, tomato, bacon. Jay wants pepperoni. Yeah, share it with us, Jay. Share it with us. Come on. You failed on the UTS stuff, but as this is a food beverage live, we want to know. Mandy's found a white Twix. It was actually meant to be a white Twix, yeah? It wasn't. It's not out of date. Picture sent. Okay. I will do it in a second. That is there, so I can get to that. Fantastic. Okay. Just all right. I've got the bits out. Where do you want it? Where do you want it? Do it. Send them over. If it's a topic we're talking about and people want to see it, send me a picture over and I can show. It's not a problem. Right, this little one's in, but where do we want him? You want it there? Or do you want it facing the other way? Where do you want this little one coming off? Tucked in that corner? How do you want it? Because if you wanted to keep that there, then I can just put this one beside it. And just put it there if you want it. If you go just like that. Because all I've put in is that bit. And then you guys said you wanted that bit kept as it was. And I could have it potentially lengthways. It could come off and go that way. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if it'll go the other way. Yeah, fit. Just. It would be better actually if I took that bit of wall away. Hang on. Let's reconstruct the wall. Get out. Get out. Alright, that left and that tucked right into there. Two studs. Bish, bash, bosh. Perfect. It's just tucked in the corner. Alright, dude, enjoy baking your pizza and looking at 6-inch. And I will share your pizza with the world. It better be worth it. So that's that. If I can pull this out towards the edge, or keep it tucked in, and then it's just a case of that one. If we're happy with that, I can build the rest of it up. That's just hidden right off that gate. I think that looks quite smart. Happy with that? We all good? All good. Happy and days. Alright, so every meteorite shower tonight apparently. No. So he's not actually done anything. That's it. What a waste of time. There we go. Fantastic. Thanks, Jane. Shocking. Yeah, we'll start the decoration stuff up. We'll put a load of. We'll just rebuild the rest of it. So, do we want to make it muddy, watery with flowers and stuff? That would always be that always looks quite nice. And that goes like that. Curve on the outside, isn't it? Perfect. Yeah, because it's going to be we're going to put the Spider-Man scene in there. So there we go. That's it built. So that works okay. I just have to change these colours to greys, I think, just so you can't see the other colours, and that can just stay as it is. And I'll start putting some foliage in. But I have got these bits and these pieces, so it might be worth seeing if we can just come all the way forward. I don't think there'll be enough, which is a shame, to do the whole thing, but we can do it in patches. Because obviously when we have the figures in there with the burial scene, we're going to have some little circular studs, aren't we, like he's been dug up. But we can add some green, browns and all sorts of fun stuff in. Yeah, because that one that was let down, I couldn't do it because it's got extra detailing on, but I can't add that in because it'll take up too much. It'll take up too much space. So that's the first. That's the first bit, and then I could just leave a gap. Leave a gap, do a bit more. I'll do another piece there. And to be fair, I could then potentially just put some more little bits of brick where it's not perfect. That could work. Yeah, I've had an accident brain. It's the way it is the color though, isn't it? It's what everybody knows it as. That is the only way that color goes by. There we go, that's off. I think that look alright. Put some walling in. Have a low wall. Yeah, I think we've done that bit quite nicely. Right, I'll put the brown on top of it in a second, but do it like that. I mean, I could, if need be, sort of build it up a little bit and just leave it like that. Well, you want just one bit of wall in there? What do you mean, like more like that? What you want? What? Just one brick? What, like that? You just want one either side of the fence. Okay. What do we think? Let me just put you down and remove that house by the zombie bit, just to see if that'll fit in. If that'll go in, that'll be ideal. Oh, and it will. Perfect. Now I'll have that. Amazing. I'm just going to put this. Just going to put this down because we can just have a figure getting ready for a battle there. That means I don't have to worry about losing this. That can go just there, and I can just redesign. Perfect. I can just redesign all that. Well, you want the flowers off the brick, yeah? Right, that's a complete fluke, but that works well. So just a few flowers you want in line with the brick, and then we can add in the rest, because I've got the circular bits and pieces, and I've got the green tiles and stuff if need be. Smart. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. What do you want, the three-prong flower? Or do you want the lily pad? Alright. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that'll right there in. Got the weeds in. So that's the front. Yeah, so you eating your chocolate, Mandy? How are you getting on? Okay. Okay. Right, I'll tidy up the space. That big old rock raider guy can go back up there. So you've used everything off the top, which is good. Ideal. Figure out what we can do with those bits. Right. That bit went flying. What happened? There we go. Yo, Ginty. You can grab yourself some food. Chocolate's gone. What do you have? The white Twix, or what did you devour? Right, I need to add in. I need to go back to the L shape bit. I think we just have a pathway in a straight line, and then that will narrow the L shape about, and then we can do something quite nice on the L shape, I think. White Twix. And then we can work out how much green tileage we put down. I think we could just have like a big, nice green bit of tiling, and then we could just put a load of the lily pads and things down. Yeah, I think I prefer the normal one with the White Twix. I think it's nice to be different, but it's a bit weird. I found some of the white stuff's really, really tasty, but then others are like, oh, not 100% sure, not sold. Not sold in it. All right, so what? Because of where we've got the path. If I put some of these brown straight in a straight line, flowers either side, you got a park walkway, and then this L shape green tile with flowers, and then can figure out how we can get to the water from here, because I might go off two ways. I might go from there to there and there to there, so there's two different park walks. So obviously the parks are brown, so I use those circular bits, and then we can design everything else around them, which would be nice, because if I could leave gaps, and then we can put flowers between them, around them, and all sorts of stuff. That's a good call. They're not too shabby, Mandy. Not too shabby. What's your chocolate of choice, Ginny? What does Ginty pick for her chocolate of choice? Should be fun. One, two, three, four, five. That can't be done. That needs to come over one. Actually, then I might just be able to go off at the old diagonal. I will show you in a second. I know you're itching. But that way, we're going to make this all flowery and park-like. This is more of a nature trail, which will work fantastic. Spot on. Right. So plan. Overhead. There's your walkway. That's your trail. Yeah, so that's where they're going to be walking. We can either just put a load of green around the brown, and then put flowers in between every single one, or we can put a load of flowers down the side and in, and then we can just tile that side. So what do you want? Do you want flowers either side, or should we tile either side and then put flowers down the middle, or do you want to stagger it so it's like that, so it's a complete mashup? What would you guys like? Basically, how many flowers do you want? As this is a idea sort of coming from Mandy about having the more of a park way, and then before we got cut off on Monday, saying about adding in more greenery. So we can do it, we can add it in. It's just how much does people want? Just let me know. If I go every... That would look quite smart. Let's just do that. I'm going to go with it. I think it's on a bit of a delay, so you'll have to grim and bear it, but I think you'll be all right with the outcome. These dots have been so handy. Yeah, it's alright, we're gonna add in like more of a off-road kind of thing, so if I put in some of the flowers where I've left the dots, look, and then I can put in the flowers going across over as well. We can just add it all in and sort of beef it all up, and then we can just add in a big chunk of greenery, like a cheese shape there. But this bit could be quite flat, flowery, and overgrown. So, as it's a woodland, foresty sort of area, lots of trees, because that's exactly what it looks like over this way. So, in the old countryside, when you go for a walk, it's exactly how it looks. You've got a couple of trails that you can go off, and then you end up getting caped in all sorts. So, Ginty knows, as she's from the forest, she would agree with me. Yeah, if I had, to be fair, if I had some sheep, I would have put them in. Yeah, exactly. I would have put them in for sure. Oh, got ya. Yeah, it's very green and brown, isn't it? Very green and brown. Nice and fresh though, but definitely. It definitely needs a fair bit if I've had an accident brown. Especially now it's going to start raining. It doesn't look that pretty and nice as... Need some 3 prongs. I sort them out. Where do you put them? Are they hard to get? Oh, I saw somebody get some. Was it Jess? Did Jess managed to get some? Or have I gone mad? I can't remember what set they're from. I must have some more of these. I thought I picked up quite a few, but maybe not. I will show you in a second. Show you the overgrownness of everything. Ah, fair enough. I thought somebody did. Right, this is the kind of thing. Like that. What do you think? So you add in some more pads there, and then fill in the rest green. But that's a sort of effect. So you throw the tombstone, and you got the walk over the pads because it's all messy. That work? So I put in the more flowery bits on there, and obviously you got just the solid green tile. Or I push them together and then have 2 to 1 instead of it being every other. That's a no then. What modulars? What's next on your list for modulars, Mandy? What are you umming and ahhing about, Jinty? What are you umming about? What is up? What is up? If you're going to suggest something that I don't have, then I can't do it. But let me know and I can do what I can do. How do you want it done? 67% for city modulars. What do you want? The browns pushed together? And then you want it as a different ratio, don't you? It's like a 2. And it was a walkway, and then a 2, and then a walkway and a 2. It's obviously all overgrown this time of year, so I could just put that back 1 if it will go. Like that. Well, the path is only these brown bits, isn't it? Everything else is going to be, the green's obviously just going to be green for the studs. But that's what it's going to be. Yeah, so it's supposed to be. Yeah, you're supposed to walk. It's all overgrown. It's not a park. This is all overgrown and horrible because it's exactly what it's like this time of year. So you have to basically stand on them. That's the thing. The problem is I've got to raise the pads up because the pads won't sit. They don't sit on the actual thing properly. That's the only thing. Because obviously I could just have it like that and they're flush. And you just stand over the leaf and you just stand on it and I'll tile all underneath it, and that's the plan. But when they're by a tile, I've got to raise them up. But once I put the rest of the green in, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, you got to think of what the countryside's like now, and you just that's what it's got. It's got 1 stud under the pad already. It's already got that. But the second you start tiling it, it will all be put into proportion. I can't not put anything underneath it. But yeah, hopefully we'll have enough green. Yeah, that's it. I said about putting the a little more brown in for stuff. I think it needs the odd brown 1x2. I think it needs that. Otherwise, it's just going to be too perfect, and we don't want that. It needs to look a little bit yucky. Right, if we now use get in. We start mixing it all up. It's just a shame that they're not slightly darker brown, but it doesn't matter. I can put all of these in. and then we can tile those green. But yeah, you get the idea. Get the idea. It's just a greenery. It's just to put people on. I just need to put the rest of the plants in and then just see what's what, because it's, do I add the colour? Do I actually add the petals to it, or do I leave it naked? I think if we had the pinks and purples, so that'll split it up. So I've got greens, pinks, purples. I'll add all those on. So I've got red and some black hoppers in here as well, but the black could be used in the actually, to be fair, the black could be used nicely in the graveyard. I can just put some grey circles down in a straight line and then just put a little bit of water, like some lighter blue around it, so it looks like it's a little bit splashy. Because obviously the other thing we do is we just leave it green tile, but the problem is it's a football pitch, so I can't not tile it, which is a bit of a pain. So if I do that, and then so what? How do you want to do this graveyard? Because when we get there, I can just crack on and give it a go. I think with this being split up a little bit, that's not too bad, I don't think. Gillian, how are we, sir? We put the gates in. Gates are in. They've been put in. And then the graveyard area has been played with. So we've broken up the hidden side set and put a graveyard bit in for one of the Spider-Man scenes. And then I've just dumped that bit there so I can have somebody hidden in the door for the zombie apocalypse. We've extended the water ever so slightly, and just in the process of adding in a load of greenery and weeds and stuff for that bit. So it better be a good one, because it was a complete waste of time checking that first picture, Jane. Complete waste of time. Yeah, we haven't broken anything yet. Nothing's been dropped. We took a couple of tiles off at the start, but nothing too drastic. But yeah, it's starting to look nice. It's starting to look nice. Yeah. I will show everybody. Don't worry. I will show. I know Mandy is excited, but will be very disappointed if this pizza's not worth showing. Yeah, so we're just doing the like the greenery sort of idea from Monday before we got cut off. And just put some stepping stones in and pads and stuff in. So we'll see what it looks like, and if it's no good, it can be tweaked and changed. Yeah, Saturday I came up with the idea of putting the gates at the diag, and it sort of snowballed from there. I think we can add a bit of black into it. If I put any more green tiles behind this bit, it would just be a waste of tiles, so I just use the lily pads. I don't have to put anything underneath it. It just looks like it's green in long studs, so. That doesn't need to be there. Set that one up. Put 2 browns down, and we are laughing, I think. Oh, chocolate SIGFIG being done in. There we go. I might add in a little bit of colour over the top. How far are you through it, dude? How far are you through into the song? Are you going to be all good? All right, that's where we're at, guys, so far. That's what that bit looks like. It's a shame it's a lighter brown, but you get the idea. Just dump a load of lily pads on that bit. We can just walk to the water, and then walk over, and then we can just put a battle in there somewhere. All right, dude, I will have a quick look. I've got a couple of DMs to share with people, so let me have a look. See, let me put them back up. So that is almost everything tiled now, look. So we just need to get into this bit, and then yeah. I want to take some of those green out and have more studs on show. What do you reckon? Do we have more studs on show where the green is, or do we just keep it green? Or do I do more of that effect? Or do you reckon it's okay? I might have a bit of a play with that. I'm not a fan of that green, to be honest. I think it looks too smooth for grass. I think it needs to be What time tomorrow are you performing this, sir? Sorry, look, I can't see it. Where is it, dude? Oh, there we go. It's just come through. Ouch. Okay. Good luck with that. So everybody at home, that's all of that is what he's got to do. Yeah, because the green represents the grass, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, that might need a little bit of work on that one. And that's, in case anybody wants to know, that's how nice they look. He's about to stuff his face with them. So there we go. It's a good looking pizza, to be fair. It is a good looking pizza. You'll be alright, dude. Let us know how you get on. Let us know how you get on with it all. You'll absolutely smash it. So you'll be alright. You'll be alright. So you picked it yourself, and you got some regrets. That's really annoying. I think it looks better without the lily pads without the green. What do we think to... Before, I'll come back to this, I think. What if I took... So I've got those. You reckon I took the green up and then just had them down either side of this bit? The brown around those steps, so that doesn't look too bad, but I'm not too sure on the vast amount of green going in a straight line. Put the flowers in. Maybe it might look a little bit better. Yeah, you'll smash it, buddy. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Just let us know. Let us know how you do once you find out what time you're supposed to be smashing it. You'll be alright. But how, out of like a scale, how confident are you feeling at the moment, sir? No. I've only got the orange. The green cheese slopes would have been much better. I would have just used them instead of the tiles. I think those tiles just look too plain. They don't look right. Yeah, they don't look right. But if I am... I might do I zigzag it? No, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, it's alright, we might be able to save it. Yeah, you'll absolutely tank it, dude. You'll be fine. You excited? I think once I have the pinks and purples and the greens onto the heads, yeah, I think so. I think if I see the green, if I see the green slopes, because they would work really well with these pads. I think they would be spot on. Amazing, actually, how many of these little things we've used, which isn't bad going at all. All right, so we've got two different ways, and then we can decide later on which one looks a little bit better. We either have the studs on show with the pads underneath it, or not. But I will show you in a second. Oh, dude, go for it. You'll be laughing. You can wear your face mask, buddy, if you need to. But you'll be all right. You'll be signing autographs before you know it. Just remember us, though. Yeah, just remember us when you're tanking through. I'll show you this in a quick second. Yeah, just imagine I'm eating my aero. Imagine that chewing on some chocolate there. Oh, what an awful sight that would be. Imagine me chewing some chocolate while trying to be the person that directs the traffic. No, don't change, Killian. Don't change. You want to make sure you got enough time for Lego. Otherwise you won't be building up those dragons, will you? I think this is a little bit better. I think this is a little bit better. Then we'll go into the graveyard like that. You got your stepping stones, and then could just maybe tuck that into the corner. And add in another one just where that lily pad is. I think that would be better. I think I didn't put one there because of how the that works, alright, doesn't it? That works better. Famous in just Ireland. No, you're a tank it, dude. Honestly, you'll be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, this is just all going to be overgrown, and then maybe we just need to figure out what we're going to do with this side. I'm just trying to use the parts that I've got currently. I think that looks better than the green tiles, to be honest. I don't know whether to pull one of these out because it's not. It doesn't need to look perfect because of obviously what it's meant to be. But if I have that, I did that. I think that's better. Yeah. All right. I'll keep it like that. I'll add in, carry on with the graveyard bit now, and then we'll come back to that after. I think we'll come back to that after. What about a wee bench? Yeah. Mandy be waking up and there'd be a bunch of Irish on the news, and she would just automatically be like, "What is going on?" Yeah, I'm not really liking the green. Or that amount of green anyway. Ginty's going to come back and be like, "No, this is not up to standard." Let's not forget Ginty does this as a job, doesn't she? So this is the bit that we've got to make sure that is Ginty standard. Otherwise, somebody's going to get shouted at. It'll be me. Oh, have it. Have that. Melting down? Yeah, I'm lost. What have I missed? So you're basically saying that he's got to make sure that he stands out from everybody else. That's what you're saying, Mandy, yeah? Don't give Killian ideas. It won't end well. So what I'm doing now, we could potentially do in the graveyard. See, boff. When we get to this Star Wars stuff as well, I'm just like, huh? I don't get it. I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Help me. I have no idea. Getting a bit carried away with this now. So I will stop and do this a second. I'm like, no, I'll carry on. It looks so much better without the green tiles. So top tip, if you're doing this, don't put the green tiles down. What do we think of this little pattern? Ooh, there we go. You can come out and go over. This bit obviously still needs tidying up, but that sort of thing. All right. That looks better with like that than the green, yeah. Oh god, yeah. So Killian is he's up against all the crazies that are going to be over there. Good luck, Killian. You'll be alright, but good luck. I'm sure Killian will be up in his game now. He'll be doing like training the week or two before. he'll be pacing himself like, what crazy things can we do? I'm going to remove the rest of these green tiles. But how the brown circles are with the brown, yeah, brown circles with the brown, I could do that in the graveyard with the black and brown and water. If Mr. Saturday Ave is in, then that's all right. Yeah, weird, isn't it? You think the main thing to add down would actually be the green, whereas actually it's not really. Because all I've got to do is just hide the football pitch lines. Yeah. Lead the old football pitch lines and all will be okay. Which I think by more fluke than anything else we have managed to do. No, don't be sorry, dude. No, just saying about what about sort of mimicking that pattern in the graveyard, doing the double black tiles with a bit of brown across. I think that would be better. It'd be a good mix. Do they go on there? Oh, right. I can add the purples and stuff. I need to pull them out and get them on. So, how long are you going for, Killian? Yeah, it's a fair point. You've got to be careful with the old social media about. You got to get let back into your own country, dude. Otherwise, you'll be in serious trouble. It must be. I must have split these. I have. There. Idiot. What were you doing off those poles, Mandy? What were you doing? So you're going to remember when you get off the plane or the train, and then after that, it's just a case of hold on. Is it survival of the fittest? Well, I know I showed you this about 400 times, but this is it with it all colourful up now. Does that pass your approval, guys? This bit. Are we happy with that sort of thing? Oh yeah, Killian's going to take a photo and be like, was it this one? Was it this one? That all good? We happy with that? I'll just pretend this bit doesn't exist. That's if Killian remembers, he will, yeah. They're going like, Killian, do you have a nice time? But like, I can't remember. I think so. Fair enough. You just got to remember everything, Killian. We want to know. We want to know. Sounds like somebody's talking from experience there, Mr. Saturday Off. It's like, I'm a pro at this. I know this. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we're doing good with this. I think we're doing all right. I've just started doing the graveyard bit. I'm just going to try and mirror the graveyard with a bit of black, bit of brown. I know you said about being too much brown, but I don't think it will be. So I'm going to add a little bit of water in. I'm going to add the black tiles in. And then I'm going to put a load of pads and stuff in it. So I think if we mix it up like we did yeah, I think we did that. Well, something like this. I think Ginty just sort of popped in to say hello. Like that. Might replace that one for brown, and I'll just double it up all the way to the end, so it sort of look a bit messy like that. So we'll try and get that in there. Yeah, I think some people watch it through my link, Killian, and they because they're not signed in, they just watch it. So it's all right. It helps with the channel, so I appreciate everybody that's popping in, and get quite a lot of people watch it back as well, because I can see how many hours that get watched after. It's quite surprising actually how many people watch a good chunk of it. But yeah, we've done good today. Good today. Yeah, it's quite this is the bit that I enjoy. I enjoy doing this kind of thing. Yeah, I doubt that highly. He's got what, like 2 or 3 million followers. I don't think we've got a problem. We've got a problem with that. Yeah, I think I might do. I might put a bit of I'm going to put a load of different colours in there, I think. Yeah, I saw that. I saw he was doing that. He doesn't usually tend to buy. Well, actually, no, well, he does, I suppose. I was going to say he doesn't really tend to buy the sets, but that's nonsense. He does do that. Yeah, a bit of light grey, dark grey, and the only oh yeah. Yeah, if I could put the grey closer to the tombstones though, because you wouldn't have like the concrete on the grass, would you, as such? Yeah, he got the UCS one, dude. Yeah, that is the one. Yeah, that is the one he picked up. It does look very impressive. I saw it in the Lego store the other day. It does look good. Yeah, that's it. I just didn't think he bought. I didn't think he bought them straight away like that. He's very popular. He's the reason why I got all the Ninjago sets. I thought he reviewed them much further on, but he's only just started to do the lives, isn't he? Where he gets the up-to-date sets and does the live builds. So yeah. Yeah, I saw he got donated one. I think it was last Christmas. He got donated the red that red train. Obviously, that thing's worth an absolute fortune. But they sent it to him because of they wanted it to go to a good home. And obviously, he does such amazing things. No, he's got no affiliation. I don't think, which is surprising. Really, I don't understand why or how he does all of that, and he doesn't get sent the sets for free. Because that's the thing he says, isn't it? When he was doing the reviews, he was like, I can't do the review yet because he's got to wait for them to come in, or his store doesn't have them, and all that side of stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of I'm surprised with it. I thought they would have helped him out, or his following is enormous. You would have thought they would have done something, but we'll have to big up Jang Bricks and hopefully something might happen. Yeah, he's a busy lad. He's a busy lad. Use that for a bit of texture. Okay. All right, what do you think of this so far? Before I carry on with it, before you guys then turn around and go, off. Do you think? He's a full indie. The full indie, independent. I've still got to do the front of the gates, obviously. I'll get that done, but that's with the gates closed. What do we think? You happy with that? You have to fill me in with Ian. I can't figure out what the abbreviation is. Fill me out. Fill me in. Yeah, the gate's open. Yeah. I'll open up the gates and tile and everything underneath. But yeah, it's the full blown gates. Look. So we've. LAN. Oh, there's all sorts of SIGFIGs just chilling away there. Oh, Lego Ambassador Network. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I would imagine they get. I don't know how I don't know. I mean, I guess they have to get sent the sets, but I don't know with regards to them what else they can actually do. I don't know how much it would tie them down from a content creative point of view, but it might do. But I don't know. Yeah, what Mandy said. What she said. Yeah. Any specific? Give me a tour where Blade is, etc. Yes, sir. Not a problem. I would give you a quick tour, sir. I'll just move the palm trees and things. You'll get the gist of it. Right, tour time. I'll start from front to back and I go nice and slowly in case it gets all jiggly. So we've obviously put the zombie bits in with the trees and things, and then we've just added in this. We'll do something with that. Then obviously we're adding in all of this textury stuff, and then that's just a mess. You've seen all that. This is all the stuff on the back that we've been attacking. So you've got all the illusions and things. I really like how that illusion works, actually. I think that's quite smart. I don't know how much it picks up when you do the live, but I quite like the fact we've mirrored it, and I think it looks quite smart. And then you've got obviously Mysterio, and then Blade's fallen over, which is sod's law. And we've got all of these heads. There's Blade. He's in the top window. Obviously, he's fallen over, and then underneath, you've got all the bits and pieces on there. And obviously, you know who Daredevil is. So that's that sort of thing. And then what we've done today is we've extended the water down. And then obviously I'll put that back, but that sand geese is a little bit too close. But it's quite nice because obviously they're all separate, so it matches. And what we will do is we'll get some black boards up on there and just block that little bit off. But yeah, I think it's all right. I think, but like there's a lot of people with no heads. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to add a load of fire. But we still got the blood off his weapon. And then you've got the axe guy. If I can get him, there you go, with his noggin chopped off. And then, but what I've tried to do in the wall is where you've got the bullet holes, is because obviously Punisher's there. So we've now got Punisher, Blade, and Daredevil all in the same thing. That's all your ideas, isn't it? It's all your ideas. But I think this is my favourite bit, just because of how it matches, and obviously when that gap's completely closed, I think it's just a nice illusion that the water's coming down and in when it's not actually doing anything. And then we decided to add the black pixels in where it's all starting to go. But obviously we need to add in more green. So we will add in, when we get the Hellraiser / Deathstroke / the flaming head of Hellfire himself on the motorbike, you know exactly where that's coming from on Monday, with me getting the name wrong every time. I think maybe we have his bike on the road, and then we use the I've got a load of those green translucent bricks still, and we raise the bike up so Mysterio's doing his jobby. I think that'll look all right, if you guys agree, because we went on Monday, Killian, and obviously Saturday, what you guys missed on the Monday was we hunted down the other figures that were needed. So the figures that come with the bridge, we had in one design, and I can't remember what the set number is, but I did send it to Mandy, and it came with the proper Ghost Rider from this era with a different torso and different headpiece with his motorbike, and the other figure that didn't come with the bridge. So we'll add that onto the road, put a load of green around him, because obviously that's his powery stuff, and fingers crossed we should have that scene done. So that's why there's nothing on the road plate yet. And then we said there's going to be 1 or 2 figures on the concrete area, and then in the grass, in the mudland, there'll be another area. And this graveyard's all come about because we need a black suit Spider-Man, and then the villain begins with a K. So if you can remember who that is, then obviously please let me know. Is it the Craven? Because he's digging up the black suit Spider-Man. I've got a picture. I'll show you, because in case you didn't see in case you guys didn't see the artwork, and anybody that's watching this back has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. It is, once this loads, I've got to go back through, because we abuse each other, as you can imagine. Come on. This is the scene where you've got either the Spider-Man coming out the graveyard, which is what we're going to redo, and the figure that comes, and one of the figures that we need is that. So that's the figure. That's what we want to try and redo. That's who we want, and we want to copy basically this in the graveyard that we're making. So, Crammer, that's the one. Well done. Yeah, you guys get it. You guys know. Right, sorry, I've just waffled on for about 5 minutes and completely missed everything. So we're happy with it, Killian. It looks okay. I don't know about mocking for days. You guys come up with all the ideas, and I just try and I can tile all right, but when it comes to actually building stuff, it's a bit, not too sure on that one. But yeah, I think it's looking really smart. If I can make up like a nice reel and get some nice photos and stuff, I think it should show up nicely. But it's just quite hard to get the one photo. But if you think, it all came from you guys wanting the head rolling off somewhere, and now it's just evolved into all of this. So it does the trick. But yeah, we have come a far way. Yeah, well, it's nice that you guys have followed over, and hopefully, when it gets into the algorithm, we'll get introduced to some other new faces and things as well, and we'll see. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that'll enjoy doing what we're doing now. I'm just catching up there, really. I think that's true. We've lost the 2 AFOLs, haven't we? We've gained Dodwell, so It's a fair trade-off. But obviously, with everybody going with the work and everything getting back together, Jade is the big miss from the States, and obviously Mr. Saturday Ave from Canada is still with us, and then everybody else just drops in when they can, because if you think we've got Ginty, Brickbill Studios, I can't remember his name, his handle. That's really annoying because I can even see the posts that he does. No, I can't remember. You guys can have to let me know. There's other people that do drop in and come through. Hang on, sorry, I caught back up. No, SIGFIGs. I need pieces for SIGFIGs. Yeah. Yeah, I need every SIGFIG so I can add people into the thing. That's it. Sorry, and Jessica, obviously Jessica. Yeah, Jess. Oh yeah, Roger. Yeah. Evan was hit and miss. Roger was regular. Jada's obviously she can't do it, but Jess is at work now during the day, so she can't jump in on the lives anyway. So yeah, there was four or five from the old American crew, but we still message each other. It's just that they can't annoy you in the chat, which is the thing. But no, I need Killian SIGFIG and I need Mandy SIGFIG. I haven't got Jada's. I've got sent down obviously Mr. Saturday Ave. Cowboy Dave is obviously somebody else that pops in from time to time, as does Preston Bills as well. I've got Cowboy Dave SIGFIG. I don't have any of the Preston Bills team. I need to get Jay a SIGFIG. I need a SIGFIG with a belly. Anybody know of a torso that doesn't have the prison suit on? That's what I need to get him. And he needs a big bushy beard. Because then what we can do with those SIGFIGs is add them into scenes like what we've done with Saturday Ave and him being attacked and jumped. And then the idea that JD came up with is about my SIGFIG being eaten by venom. So yeah, there's yes, that's a good point. Yeah, he does. He has got a bit of he's got a gut on him. Yeah, JD's dropped in a few times. Yeah. But it just can't be, obviously, with the time this is on, she'll be always either at football or doing other bits and pieces. It's only now because of the time difference, everybody's at work. So that's all it is. Got to be careful of that, trees there. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, but he's got the wrong skin tone, hasn't he? Because it will have his all of it. Oh no, it should work. Yeah, because it'd be yellow and yellow, so yeah, that'd be fine. That should be absolutely fine. Perfect. Yeah, I need to just get your parts, everybody. Because obviously in the description of this, when we get new people introduced and everybody starts like we are now, just having a random chat about all this sort of stuff. When we do all the Star Wars stuff, there's going to be a lot of scenes that we can add in people's SIGFIGs as well. And there's obviously areas that we could add in people's SIGFIGs onto this. So you guys just need to let me know. But yeah, I think Bro Thor might be the best torso to go for, because I've got the prison one, but obviously he's got a prison jacket on. But it would just be nice to have a belly with a neutral colour. But yeah, let us know about your SIGFIGs and let us know about your about a belly, and then I can add in everybody. And Killian, there's a massive. We were saying about it before we got cut off. We're going to do a huge. Obviously, this is basically what half a table we've done here. I've got 2 tables that's going to be done towards the Star Wars and the Mandalorian, but all of you guys are going to have to tell me what I need for it, and you're going to have to send me a load of photos over and all that sort of good stuff. But I have got 1 or 2 scenes that I really want to do from the Mandalorian, so we can start on that and then work our way through. So Yeah, your SIGFIG with the alien t-shirt's cool. I think I'm just going to have to stay as the chocolate one, aren't I? Yeah, that's obviously it is what it is. Right, Ken, do you want to see any more of this? If not, I'll just do one or two more tiles and then we'll be done with for tonight. That's a great idea. So I think as long as you've got the face and the hairpiece, it doesn't matter, does it? So as long as you've got the hairpiece and the face, the torso and everything can be completely different. That doesn't matter, I don't think. Right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to ruin what we're currently doing, I think it looks rather mad. I'll have two more pieces and then I'll stop there before I ruin it. He says, if I can find these pieces. Right, I've just put the last tile down for tonight. So we'll do the front of the gate and everything on Monday after I've gone through all the videos for everybody else. But how is that looking currently? Are we happy? Yes, you're going to go upside down, but you get the gist. So there's your gate. That look okay? Yeah, it'll be changing. I think as long as you've got the head and the hair, it doesn't matter too much. But does that look alright so far? So I'll add in more shrubbery and stuff. I think that tree works nicely in there. And then obviously you guys now understand what I'm trying to do with this, with the walkway and the mud and all that side of stuff. But I'd get the rest of those green tiles up on Monday, and then I'll add in some more lily pads and probably some more 1x2 brands. I need to add in some grey for you, Killian. I put a single grey piece there to see what it looks like. So I'll try and add in some darker grey sort of down in that bit, and we'll fill in the holes. We'll just have to do something round, if I can get there, the front. Can I get it there? So we'll just need to do something. Come on, there you go, in that bit. So that'd be the first port of call. But obviously they are working gates. They do open and we can tile underneath them. So we are living the dream there. But like we said, we're going to recreate that Spider-Man scene in here. So it's all part of the same thing. Are we happy? Amazing. Right. So that's where we're at currently, guys. Well done to you all. Right, I'll start reading the outfits now. Hang on, let's go through. Guys, you smashed it. You all absolutely tanked it. Well done to everybody for today. Right, hang on. Let's catch back up before we say goodbye. Oh, switch my brain off now. Yeah, let us decide on what your torso and stuff wants to be, Mandy, and I'll try and I want to get everybody's in. I want to get everybody's SIGFIG in, and then I want to make it a thing of anybody else that joins regularly. They can pick and choose where their SIGFIG gets added into a scene. So obviously, Saturday Abs works absolutely perfect because he's about to get eaten by the Sandman. So he's with generic people. With the Star Wars stuff, we could just have a random SIGFIG with all the stormtroopers. That'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, if you're when you guys let us know about your SIGFIGs, let me know where and what scene you want to be put in, and I'll make sure that I've got. Obviously, we keep space for it. But no, thank you very much for everybody's ideas. Otherwise, we would never have done anything like this. We will carry on as normal on Monday. Remember, Monday's formula, it's theme park video chit chat for the first 15-20 minutes. And then we talk about everybody's sets and everything. And then we get towards this. So as and when the channel grows, Monday might just be more of an ideas for a Thursday. And what I want to do is make a Thursday a regular thing as well. So I want to do Monday as it's always been. And then Thursday night at this time for just pure building. So that way we can get maybe a night and a half of building done. But if you guys are happy with me carrying on with a Thursday, I will carry on with it. But just let us know before you go. If you want to carry on as a Thursday, a regular, I can do Monday, Thursday, regular evenings. That'll be absolutely perfect. Right, guys, I'll give you a couple of minutes to say goodbye to each other, and then I'll get going. So thank you very much for all of your help. You all absolutely smashed it. Mandy, glad you think it looks nice. Killian, glad you think it looks good. Mr. Saturday Ave, thank you. And yes, Killian, good luck for tomorrow. You'll be absolutely fine. Just enjoy yourself as well. Let us know how you get on, Killian. Let us know how you get on. Mandy, send us a picture of how you're getting on with your gingerbread house. I want to know what you've done. Mr. Saturday Avenue, thank you very much indeed for all your input. I will ping you a message as soon as this finishes. But and the exciting poll. We'll get the final results in. Star Wars beat Marvel. Well, there we go. Star Wars beat Marvel. Who knew? You've done 5 bricks. It's a start, Mandy. And when you get the first minifigure done, you'll be absolutely laughing. Absolutely laughing. Right, there we go. The results are in from the poll. Happy days. Right, guys. Awkward wave time. Goodbye to everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Ta-da. And end.